Hi, my Tubies and my Teletubbies. It's Sheila True Love. Today, I was kind of upset today. I kept singing the song, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. I spread my wings and I fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running out that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. Whoa! Yeah, we're talking about R. Kelly. I was just so upset. What he did is horrible. Racketeering, trafficking, whatever else he's guilty of. He is wrong on so many levels. How about let's try every level? Okay? At the same time, I am just getting so sick and tired of women not taking any accountability and constantly playing the victim. Like I said in my previous video that I made when I was outside, standing outside, I was just so upset on the bus today, because I keep thinking about how you have so many of these females who are constantly pushing up on these men, pushing up on these dudes. These women are conducting themselves like harlots. And I think about Bill Cosby, and I think about several other dudes. I know a lot of people felt that, oh, Sheila's a man hater. She's a man hater. No, I stand up for what's right and for what's fair. Now, I have been telling women for eons, no one can treat you anyway unless you give them permission. And I am so sick and tired of these women playing the victim. They sit up here. God created women to be a man's helper. In the process of helping a man, you're supposed to, as a woman, help make him the best man that he can be. And you're not helping him to be the best man he can be if you're tolerating bad behavior. You're constantly rewarding bad behavior. He cheats on you, you stay. He beats you, you stay. He disrespects you, you stay. He makes babies with other women, you stay. You're the one who's to blame. You're the reason we don't have any good men or decent men. You! We have to stop putting all the blame on these women, and you women need to do what God has created you to do. When a man cheat on you or put his hand on you, making baby, that should be the last time. But instead, you put up with it. It's ridiculous. I was looking at something today on Dr. Phil with this woman, how she had went and got, that surgery where for you to lose weight, bypass, a triple bypass, whatever the hell bypass, and she got sick of the process. And then she was talking about, well, my husband made me feel terrible because he cheated on me. He was cheating on me, and it made me feel, it tore down my self-esteem. Shut up. You tore down your self-esteem because you had no business staying with him. He was cheating with another woman, and they asked him why. He said he got sick and tired of her nagging, her complaining, her constantly tearing him down. And I've had clients, and I have dealt with so many women. I know I've met at least 10,000 women between video chat, emails, talking, meeting them on the bus, my travels that I've done. I've met at least 10,000 women. Let me tell you something. All these women out here, they're not all wrapped too tight, okay? The thing I find really disturbing about a lot of the women today, 2021, the 21st century, they're petty. They're very petty. And a lot of these women can provoke men into craziness. And don't get it twisted. I'm not letting dudes off the hook. At the same time, I have to keep it real here. I can see like both sides. And then when you see both sides, a decision has got to be made. Do I think R. Kelly deserved life? No. No, I don't. And I find that very disturbing. And you know what the Bible says? Because I think about David. I think about all the people in the Bible, Apostle Paul, who went around killing Christians, God-fearing Christians. He killed and he murdered thousands of Christians. David, he sat up there and had a man killed just so he could have his woman. How greedy was that, David? You had concubines and how many wives? And you just couldn't be happy. You went and committed murder, had this woman's husband put on the front line to have him killed just so you could appease whatever. And you think about, what is that, Rahab, or Rahab, the prostitute, a whore. She didn't care about busting up other people's lives and marriages and whose man she was sleeping with. And then you have Noah. I think he was an alcoholic. Was it Noah or Lot? Lot was an alcoholic. You have several men in the Bible who have messed up and who have done wrong. And what did Jehovah God tell us to do and Jesus tell us to do? Let's pray for our enemies. Did R. Kelly do wrong? You damn right he did wrong. He did very wrong. We understand his childhood where he was abused and all of that too, which they say hurt people. I think evil people kind of hurt people. That's not good. Instead of hurting people, you should become an advocate to make sure that other people are not hurt. But going back to that instance, or that film that I saw on Dr. Phil. Now, the man, he explained why he cheated on her. And then when you look at this woman and she's sitting up here telling her story, how he's so abusive and he yells at me and he yells at the children. When I looked at her and I kept saying, you know what, in my head, I kept saying it because I was in my office today. And I was saying in my office, if I was married to her, I would probably abuse you too. But I try to tell the men, look, man, anytime you with a female that provokes you to a point of no return, it's time for you to bounce. Go home. Go back to your mom. It's nothing wrong with the man going back home to his mother. The Bible only says a man should leave home to stick to his wife, cleave to her if he got a wife. Some men don't want a wife, and I hear you. I don't blame you. A pain in the ass. A lot of them. Some men have a good woman, granted. At the same time, a lot of these men, they have these bipolar women who don't take their medicine, schizophrenic, don't take their medicine. She's going through menopause, flipping the hell out. I know what, I went through a radical whatever, and it wasn't pretty, and I was nobody to be living with. You know what I'm saying? You have to take the estrogen or progesterone to get your faculties back together. Women go through a lot of stuff, and men, they putting up with a lot too. Let's keep it real. And back to this R. Kelly character, like I said, if that dude was working at McDonald's or he was sitting up there working at Beefsteak Charlie's somewhere, Red Lobster or Burger King, those women wouldn't have given that man the time of day. They was only pushing up on him to make a come up, to use him for what they can get, and they felt that their titties and everything that they had to flaunt around, flirting around all over the place, conducting themselves like whores, licking their tongue, all of that nonsense. We know how women do. And when he saw that you just want to use me, who likes being used? Who likes being used? I know I don't. So when he felt that you trying to use me, yeah, all right, okay, we can flip the script on that one. And then you conduct yourself like a whore. I'm sure if he had a woman who was dressed like a lady, conduct herself like a lady, she had like biblical morals and biblical values, he would not have treated her that way. I really believe he would not have done her that way. But when you got these skeezers out here, what is this? Somebody, oh, whatever, I'll deal with you later. But when you got these skeezers, I ride the bus going to work, which I love because I have my bus buddies. And I see the way these women are dressed. Everything's showing but their nipples. You can see their camel toe with their pants so tight. You can see, I can know they keep a yeast infection. They must. And I remember when I was walking down the street with my fiance, Gregory, who was very respectful. He would always hold my hand everywhere we went, which I loved. And he was always trying to be respectful. So he see this skeezer or this whore, this thought coming down the street half naked, whatever, attention addicts. Anyway, he would look the other way. He would always look the other way, being respectful. And then when you try to look the other way, you got another one coming down with her butt shaking all under her dress and clothes all loose and flapping all over the place. So the man tries to look somewhere else, look up at the trees. A lot of these men are trying to respect their wives and trying to do right by their wives. But you got all of these thoughts and all of these stupid whore and attention addicts out here. And then when you sit up there and treat them like a whore, they want to sit up there and get angry. Really? Really? Get real. Will I be praying for R. Kelly? You damn right, because like Jesus Christ said, pray for your enemies. I will pray that Jesus help this man to remedy himself and fix himself and whatever should be, so be it. Do I think he deserves life? No, I don't. 25 years? Yeah, all right. But life? No. That just messed my day up. I was on the bus fuming. Look at my hair. I look crazy. I just came home, took off my clothes. You see, I got all of this hanging all out and crazy because I was just like, I hurry up and I fed royalty through him. I'll tend to royalty. I love you, babe. I'll get you later, babe. I love you. Anyway, I just had to make this video. And you know me, I'm not trying to be, I don't need nobody's validation. I'm not here to win no popularity contest. If people don't like my view, it's my viewpoint. I'm entitled to it. It's called human rights. If you don't agree, that's fine. You don't have to agree. Just because we don't feel the same about something or we don't see things the same, that's okay. I'm not going to shun you, throw you under the bus because you're entitled to your viewpoint. And I'm not here for subscribers and all of that. I'm here to try to help people, to try to help guide people, give people information, build people up, and to try to show love for you. Yeah, I'm very upset with that. I was upset when I was looking at that Dr. Phil. The husband had got raped at 12. You know what I'm saying? And it seemed like nobody had no compassion for the husband. They had no compassion for him. He was sitting up there trying not to cry or show any emotion because, you know, people are ready to say, oh, my God, look at him crying like a little bitch. Whatever. Men are human. They cry. They hurt. And if they had better women, they would probably do better. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm just so disgusted right now. Yesterday I had an amazing day. I had my girlfriend send me R. Kelly's been convicted and he got 2 more federal whatever and he ain't gonna win against the feds. You know, and I'm really sorry for all of his the people that he hurt. And I was thinking, what are these women going to do now? Are they going to stop going out there trying to flap their behind and trying to pick up on another baller? Are they going to sit down and conduct themselves like Christian women now? Are they going to go and try to work like crazy to get the mind of Christ? No, they're going to be right back out there with their tits hanging out, flapping behinds everywhere, and looking for their necks. Come up. That's what they're going to do. Trust me when I tell you. Anyway. Yeah, I was on a bus almost ready to cry for this dude. Because I could imagine, I know the people he hurt, they were scared. I'm sure R. Kelly's terrified. And then they show you them bringing him into the court, you know, and he's going to sit up there and try to man up. He's going to try to look like a man, but inside, I know he's afraid. I know he is. And I know what you people are already going to say, well, he deserved it. He did that. Keep in mind, he was molested and beat up as a kid, too. Not saying that lets you off the hook because he should have became an advocate and not sitting around hurting other people. So like I said, hey, if you got it in your heart, like Jesus said, let he who is without sin, go ahead and cast the first stone. And people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Just remember that. And I'm hoping that we all put our prayers in for R. Kelly, along with the people who he have hurt. We're going to pray for their healing. And help R. Kelly too. I'm sorry, that's how I feel. Have a good day. Sheila True Love, and I do mean true love.